Oh, what are we doing here, hon?
It's June 5th. We're doing a garden highlights tour. So we're just gonna highlight the one thing in each garden that looks really good. And right now we've got the patio garden here. Probably the lupins are the best thing. Although I do like the babies.
Right.
I love those.
And what's the spectacular thing, though?
In this garden?
Yes.
Well, we like to roll the petunia that I grew from seed.
We grew it from a seed. Look at me, it's beautiful.
And
Definitely my favorite. Definitely.
in the container gardens, strawberries. We ate our first strawberry, but it wasn't from here. It was actually from out in the yard.
Right.
Whatever. But this guy is the patio star. This is the German pea. I don't know what it's called.
That we got from?
The library for free.
For free. Beautiful. Almost Kent blue. Not quite, Bill and Val. But beautiful.
And everything else is looking good. Our tomatoes that we just shoved in pots, still
Right.
good. And then we have more peas here.
You know this is turning into a tour now, not a highlight?
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
In the left-hand garden, loveliness, right? Yeah, great. It's great, but the highlight. Okay, show them the highlight. Show them the highlight.
Bam. These things
So-
are humongous.
And Val from Now Gardening asked me how long they bloom, and I think I just made something up. I think I said, oh, like a month, but there's no way because this has been about a week, right? Like the first one came out about a week ago. This was the first one, but the rain didn't do them any favors. I'd say if it wasn't for the rain, they'd probably look a little
There's
bit
still a
better.
couple left to come though, too.
But so maybe a couple weeks, but they're worth it, and the leaves are neat.
Okay.
Okay, and I think the voodoo lilies stink already. Ugh.
That's coming.
Ugh. We're in the fruit garden section of the plot, and so to my surprise, the fall raspberries do have blooms on them, so we might get a little tiny crop of fall raspberries.
And the peas are still in the gutter. That's fine.
Happens.
And I like our fruit. We have a rose and dahlias as well.
Those are the dahlias we left in the ground?
That's right.
Just
Yep.
left them there.
No digging up here. Sink or swim.
That's right. So in the left-hand garden, got lots of little flowers going on. Lots of little flowers at the moment. But this guy is a butterfly bush. And it's unusual because it's little balls. We're over here in the Plant of Heaven tomato area. Jason added the plastic tarp, which came down a little bit in the rain, but it's still okay now. And tomatoes have not grown that much, but they have started to make more blooms, and they look good.
And they're not dead yet.
Not dead yet, and some of the seeds that I put in are coming up, so basil and marigolds.
Swim.
Over here in the garage garden, the highlight is the beautiful clematis, which has just bloomed and looks spectacular.
We got that last year.
Yep.
It's a little stick.
I think it had 3 blooms last year.
That's right. Okay.
So we're in the veggie garden now, and we're at the broad beans. We have 2 sets of broad beans. This set was winter sown, these guys here, and these taller guys were the ones that we sowed in the spring. So the ones from the winter do have pods, and to me, if you look at that, it looks like there's beans in there, but I was fascinated to learn that in fact, it's going to be empty, right? Because there were no pollinators.
I have no idea.
There are 2 beans in there!
Ooh, try one.
They're kind of runty. Aren't they supposed to be bigger?
Alan, Terry, Bill.
me. Terry.
What does it taste like?
Nothing. You want one?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's lots in there.
Yeah.
Well,
If I had waited, would it have gotten bigger? Look how fluffy it is inside.
a little bit bitter. Ugh.
Kind of soapy.
Mmm.
Maybe we don't like broad beans.
Ooh. They need a lot of butter, a lot of salt, and a lot of garlic. Oh. All right. We're down here in the pea area, right? Peas? Okay. And we have our first peas showing up of the year. So I think these are all alderman.
This
And-
whole row is alderman?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
So we have to leave them. We can't eat them.
Oh, we can eat them, but yeah,
we
they-
want them to make peas.
yeah. So, yeah, awesome, super exciting.
And the lettuce Jason put in. Okay, I know this is not a tour, but look at that.
Yeah, that went in what,
A couple weeks ago?
if that. So, yeah, and this stuff is delicious. I think I messed up the labels, but I think this stuff is butter. No, this is butter crunch. That's arugula. That's deer tongue, and that's something else. But it's all delicious. We had a salad with every kind in it, and it was so good, so good. So, yeah. Okay. All right, we got our king carrots here, doing awesome, awesome. Yeah, super excited. And then we have our parsnips over here. Not quite as good as germination. So what I wanted to ask is, like, where there's two in a station, could I actually pull one and put it where there's only one? I've re-chitted a bunch of times and they just don't seem to want to take. So, like, I think I'm gonna do that anyways. Like, I'm gonna try it just to see. I'm sure I'll snap the taproot off, but just to fill up these stations, and then we'll see. And by the way, is that a parsnip? I think it's a weed, but I don't really want to touch it.
I'm gonna.
It looks a little bit different than this, but
It looks like a potato, but it can't be.
it can't be a potato. It can't be a
No,
potato.
it can't be a potato.
Okay, so awesome. Did you get my awesome structure? Oh yeah, definite highlight. Bamboo, found it on the roadside. Pretty proud of myself there. But the question I wanted to ask, or not the question, I think we know the answer to it, is a lot of these onions from sets are starting to go to seed. But who told us? Was it Digwell? Steve?
Either Steve,
Greenwell Digfingers?
either Steve or Alan said.
I mean, I got that
pull
wrong.
them out.
But yeah, that we could just pull these and eat them. So I think we're gonna do that. And then we have more that we have sown from seed, that none of the ones we sowed from seed have gone to seed yet. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So what we might do is just move some out of the nursery and then just replace the ones that we pull. So yeah. And then it's just like a mix of random stuff in here. There's kale, there's peas, there's some lettuce, and a bunch of onions. So, and looks like an oak tree. It's cute. All right, and to wrap this up, as you can see, No Mow May was such a success that it's now No Mow June. So, yeah, we're just gonna maybe leave some of these wild grasses to go. The clover is full of bees. Yeah, I've never seen clover flowers that are like a foot off the ground before, because we've always mowed. But yeah, there's like tons of little insects and stuff. So awesome, awesome.
So thanks for watching, everyone.
Yes.
We'll do a more thorough tour. What are you pointing at? Oh,
My wiggly finger. The Mandamoo wiggly finger.
Your game's a little off.
Potatoes.
There we go.
Potatoes. It's coming soon. Coming very soon. I've got some good news there, Steve. Good news. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks.
Way too clean. I was cutting grass this morning, but it was over at the golf course. So, stay awesome. Stay awesome. Stop eating them. Okay.
Oh, that was worse.
Okay, maybe they get better. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, this is a family show. Okay, on to the next. So that's a highlight, is it? There you go. Okay, yeah, you eat your flowers. Such a hippie. Unbelievable.